That's how to get on, right? I don't feel like anybody out here did it any different. He doesn't know who he is, so that's kind of confusing. Which worked for him. Yeah, it totally worked for him. You made a dramatic change before your season. You lost how much weight?
120 pounds.
Wow.
That's ridiculous, yeah. I mean, you went for a dream that he had and he achieved it. That's amazing. That this show brings people's dreams to come true. And I love that. Derek had my dream come true. My family are cops, and I've been dying for a cop to get on, and he helped my dream come true, so thank you for that. Thank you for representing law enforcement, because we do love law enforcement, and there are good cops out there. Very good cops. There's some bad ones too, but some of you assholes are bad too, so. Behind holes. Right. And I do love that Audrey's on, and I'm glad that she said exactly who she was.
Yeah, for sure.
I guess that's not all that she is. She is a lot more than just that. Oh, I'm super. All right.
Who else did you cast this season?
Okay, so Asian James, Genius Steven, Dennis John. Again, his third season with me trying to get him on. 3 years to get him on.
Johnny Mac.
Johnny Mac. Jason Roy, Amazing Game from Rhode Island. Actually Massachusetts, right? And Meg. Meg was my waitress my final day in New York before going to Rhode Island.
Whoa, and
Yeah.
you chose Meg?
Yeah, I love her. She's my waitress at Bear Burger in Hell's Kitchen. Stuff happens. Sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Adam, your take on Audrey?
Yeah.
Thank you. I like the fact that CBS put her on the show. Obviously, the show is meant to make money for CBS, and this is something that's in the news right now. So it's actually a good opportunity for them to do it. I mean, we all know the typecasting. They get the same types of people every year, but they also bring in different people every year. And it was great to see her in there, along with the Hillbilly Asian. I don't think we've ever seen a Hillbilly Asian before.
They both applied online. We didn't seek out Audrey. Audrey sought us out, so you know that it wasn't a trick or anything like that. It wasn't stunt casting. She came to us.
I know, believe me, I've been to enough open castings. I got cast through open casting. I've met a lot of interesting people at open casting. You have people from every walk of life, which is why I love the show. So I'm glad that CBS put her on the show. As far as bringing an Amazing Race couple into the house, Alyssa, you were upset that they brought an Amazing Race couple into the house? Your sister went on to Amazing Race because she was on Big Brother. I love the fact that they crossed it over. I love the fact because it's all the community. And you see Hayden go from Big Brother to Survivor.
My words.
You were not happy.
I said it was not a good twist.
But it's a twist. They're going to do what they got to do. It is a good twist. It's a great twist.
Well, was that a twist for the Amazing Race? Like, we have
No, but it was great cross promotions for CBS to keep people going from one show to another. So there's plenty of Big Brother fans that started watching Amazing Race because of Jeff and Jordan and Rachel and Brendan. So hopefully some Amazing Race fans will now watch Big Brother because of that. And ultimately the goal is to keep the show on and forever. So whatever it takes to get new fans onto the show, we're going to do. And I love the fact that they have people from different walks of life.
So out of your first 8 house guests that introduced themselves, do you guys out there have a favorite yet out of the first 8? Raise your hand. Who likes Audrey? Oh, wait. Johnny Mac. Jason.
It wasn't for
There you go.
Who said Jason back there? Yes!
It's funny, right?
Oh my Lanta!
He got the first hashtag of the season.
Yeah.
Clay.
The only person who doesn't have the mic is me, but I think you all can hear me,
None of
correct?
these mics are working.
The wireless mic is working.
Clay.
There you go. Joe, can we pull the next 6 house guests, please?
Also, it's 8 and 6.
Hey,
I feel like I'm in
in a dream. I'm looking around and it's the same house I've been watching on TV for as long as I can remember. James? James? Oh wow, this is a lot of names. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I do numbers. I don't do names nearly as much, so it's something I struggle more with. Hi!
What's your name?
Matt. Nice to meet you. Matt. Okay.
Steve, not being suave with the ladies. I feel like I'm the first girl who's left in Ohio. Please,
Blake is 10 out of 10. I am deciding him up and down. He is long.
Nice to meet you. Miami? I was born in Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale, go Fort Lauderdale. 30 minutes away. Oh my God, give that Fort Lauderdale song.
We'll talk about it. Yeah, for sure.
I was born in Fort Lauderdale too.
Literally God's blessing on this earth is Colorado. What Colorado?
So I'm a Colorado native, born and raised, but I don't think I've ever heard it called Grotto before. It's right in Park Denver.
That leaves Jason, John. You three may now head on in.
Walks in the house. I feel like I'm a sea biscuit and he's my dog.
Wait a minute, Zach.
Back that way, boo.
Oh, this house is beautiful. Oh, my mantle.
John! I'm literally the last person in the door. There's all these people. My attention's going everywhere. Like, I'm just hugging anything that, like, gets in front of me. That's me, man. I might have been hugging, like, a lamp at some point. I don't even know. John.
I'm Audrey. Audrey, I'm Vanessa. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? You guys already did your HOA talk?
Yeah.
For what?
The guy with the fire.
So Big Brother's a game of incomplete information. And from a game theorist perspective, you always want to be the one with the information edge. I'm at an information deficit in the house right now, and I have blonde makeup. You guys already had the HOAs? Yeah, we did. All right. This is beautiful.
So I'm loving this house. Everyone's all smiles. But this is Big Brother. Things aren't always what they seem. Sound like me.
What they see.
Those are the next 6 house guests. Rachel, again, you interviewed them all. Tell us a little bit about them because you have more of an insight than we do at this point. And then pass the mic and tell us who your favorite is so far.
So it's kind of crazy because for me, I got to interview everyone, and I actually had a 1-hour lunch with Jace, and I was with Vanessa for about an hour. So I got to really know Jace, and I loved him, y'all. But then after watching the live feeds, I'm so sad.
What are you hating about him? Or what's about him?
Okay, so on the live feeds, Jace is over gaming. Have you guys been watching? Yeah, see, we get a big lot of claps for that one. He's just over gaming. He's like Ryan Hart from Big Brother 10. He's pulling a Brian, right? He's pulling a Brian. And we love him, but he's pulling a Brian. Vanessa, I loved. I got to spend a lot of additional time with her. She's so cool, and I'm so bummed because she's crying every day. So it's really tough. I mean, all we've seen right now from Vanessa is tears, and I feel like she's probably gonna have her minute right now and then be awesome the rest of the season because she's really cool, y'all. But yeah, I love everyone on this season. I think they're great. The last 6, Jason is just a firecracker. He's ridiculous. He's like the funniest, funnest guy ever. He makes his own little chains around his neck. He makes his own little, like, everything he does is just adorable. You want to put him in your pocket.
Yeah, his collar.
So the collar, yes. The collar pieces. He's just so cute. I just love them all. They're really great people, amazing cast. They're amazing Big Brother house guests, and I'm really excited to see them play.
photo's not accurate, right? Because we're missing two.
I like Steve. I think Steve is my my pick. I really want to see him do good.
Yeah.
I think everybody wants to, they want to compare him to Ian Terry, but I don't know. One thing that Ian had that Steve does not is Ian also had a Mike Boogie right there to help coach him along and how to act with people. So I'm kind of interested to see if Steve can do it on his own,
Really good point.
I don't really like to judge anybody too early because, as we learned from past seasons, people can really surprise you. But just based on biographies and tools that people possess coming into the house with their backgrounds, I'd have to give the edge to Vanessa. It's just a matter of whether or not she can execute whatever game theory she decides to implement. But she definitely has the tools.
And I'm not saying this time because Darren said it, but Vanessa. Well, I'm saying this on my own, I'm giving my explanation now. Getting her undergrad from Duke and now just like killing it on the poker table, she was one person in the interviews that I was like really drawn to and was excited to see what she does in the house. And hearing that she's crying every day kind of sucks, but I think she'll tough it out. But yeah, she's my favorite, and not because Darren said it this time.
Vanessa's my favorite also because she's smart and I think that she would play a really competitive game, and I really like that she is super successful in real life, as strong women are awesome, and I don't know, I'm excited to see her play the game. I think it's really emotional the first couple weeks in the house if you're leaving your family and it's like you're totally shell-shocked. And I requested to go home the first week too. But then like after a week or two, you get used to it. But if you're really close to your family, you talk to them all the time and you're not used to being alone, it's really emotional to have that detachment initially. But I think she'll get over it and really tough out. She's awesome. Yeah, I'm pulling for Vanessa. And if people think that she's weak in the beginning, that's even better for her game because they won't be so threatened by her.
Maybe that's our poker game face. Of course, Jason is my pick. I got it right last year. So let's hope 2 years in a row. And not for nothing, but Devon.
Yeah.
She has by far the best, diary rooms, which that doesn't really matter, but it's entertaining for us, but she's smart as a whip. She knows what's going on, so I'd like to see what she does.
One comment about that, how is she a poker dealer and doesn't recognize
Well,
because it's in a very, very small casino in Los Angeles, in Inglewood.
She's not very observant.
Yeah.
And just for my selfish purposes, I like Clay to stay in as long as possible, but not win. But just like stand there and no. But he's a right to look at, I guess, right? And I didn't realize that Liz sounds like me. But anyway, go Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Okay, well, I kind of like 3. And I'm going to go a little bit with what Derek says. I really don't like to prejudge because there's a lot that goes on in the house. And I do like Jason. He's quirky, I like him, and obviously I like people that have energy because I'm full of it. And yeah, I do like Vanessa. And the reason why I like Vanessa, she does look like me actually, and maybe there's a twin twist. Oh, wait.
You're going for Vanessa.
You're going in for Vanessa?
Wait, so let me go backtrack. she did have the bun? You know my mom's obsessed with the live feeds. She drives me nuts. So anyway, I do like Vanessa, and as we all know, we go through breakdowns in the house. You guys gonna pull up for that, right? Because we can laugh at this shit now. So yeah, I mean, we all go through breakdowns, be in the game, and obviously I had one, and I came in second. So Vanessa, I know it's hard right now, girl, but get your game face, get your war paint off, bitches, because it's time to roll. Let's get it. And Devon is actually awesome in the DR. I totally agree with that. She's entertainment, she's snappy, and she's quick with it, and I like that. Smarter with it.
Wow, alright, so, I don't know if I can say anything better than everything they just said. So I'm gonna tell you about my girlfriend Liz, that's on here, alright? Represent Miami, let's go 23-year-olds. So I met Liz a couple of years ago, and she was awesome.
On a boat?
On a boat, just like the song says. We met on a boat, y'all, on a boat. Anyways, so she's awesome, really cool girl. She has a twin sister. I don't know if I should let you guys know that or not. But I did. I gave you guys a little spoiler, but she's not the only one with a twin. So, I don't know who else has one, but I know Liz does. And she's awesome, so I hope you guys get to see some of that from her, even though she's starting some little showmance right now. Let's ignore that on the live feeds. It's all gameplay, the guy's out this week, or maybe not. Anyways.
Wait, so Janelle is the one who sent you to me.
Oh yeah, so you want to hear like
You
blonde
sent
blonde?
Liz to us.
Yeah, right? So if you have blonde hair, you have a shot at the show. Yeah! Just kidding. But really, dye your hair blonde.